Hey, it's July and the winter sun is shining, and the Cootamundra wattle is my friend. For all at once my childhood never left me. The wattle blossoms bring it back again. It's Sunday and you should stop the worry, woman. Come out here and sit down in the sun. Can't you hear the magpies in the distance? Don't you feel the new day has begun? Can't you hear the bees making honey in the spotted gums where the bellbirds ring? You might grow old and bitter 'cause you missed it. You know some people never hear such things.
Outback Australia is spectacular, isolated and friendly. It takes a great deal of courage and fortitude to live in this country, and even more courage to face the harsh realities of nature. For more than 200 years, families have populated the remotest regions, facing the challenges, sometimes with great desperation and unfulfilled hopes. The tyranny of distance from even the nearest centre of population can be a challenge. Services common to city folk like running water, electricity and telephone are sometimes just a dream to isolated families. And it matters little that we're rich or poor, religious, black or white. Our existence revolves around the family, which is central to the way we live, behave and judge others. Within the confines of this outback culture is born aptitude, resilience, creativeness and love. And any one single moment can lead to joy and happiness and despair and heartbreak, with wonderful or devastating consequences. Our story begins in a typical isolated town, a town with a small population of folk who work the land to feed the cities. An outback rural centre with growing families and a raft of community needs. George and Shelley Brack have lived together on this property for almost 20 years. George has a love for the land, as did his father and grandfather before him. Shelley was a city girl with a college education and office career before fate intervened and destiny prevailed. Sam, their daughter, is an only child and her dad's right hand. She recently turned 16 and badly wants to become an engineer. To achieve this, Sam needs to study physics in her final years of school. But here, in her town, the school cannot find enough students to justify a physics teacher.
Good news never made a paper sell. There's all the colours of the rainbow in the garden, woman, and symphonies of music in the sky. Heaven's all around us if you're looking, but how can you see it if you cry? Hey, it's
back early?
No
sign of rain yet?
And the Cootamundra wattle is my friend. All at once my childhood never left.
Don't think it'll ever rain.
Wattle blossoms bring it back.
There's a couple of black clouds on the horizon though.
What was that noise before?
Drop the bucket. I don't know, I just can't get over Sam leaving.
The local school accommodates hundreds of children, most with the same expectations and hopes as their city cousins. Rural Australia needs doctors, dentists and engineers. It needs farmers and mechanics, because without this constant renewal, the outback will die. And so too the cities, which depend daily on the produce and agriculture from these isolated towns.
George, would you turn the radio on? I might just catch the end of the news.
4GR News Summary. 4 years of regional drought is forecast to continue for some time. International beef prices continue to fall and domestic bank rates will increase by 1 point on Monday. Local overcast weather continues, but little rain is expected.
Oh, bloody good news again. What do you got on tonight, Shell?
Special P&C meeting. Sort out a few things. Graham says he's got some info on virtual schooling. I think that's what he called it.
Yeah, everything's virtual these days. You know, soon we'll be saying that Sam's virtual.
Like many isolated and remote students, Sam's choice is to pursue a professional career or remain with her family. Sam has her eyes set on engineering and has chosen a move to Brisbane, 1,000 kilometres away, where she can stay with an aunt.
Galleries of pink glass, crystal nights with diamond stars.
Despite the trauma of Sam leaving, Shelley still participates in school activities as she has done for many years. With subdued enthusiasm, she attends the local parents' meeting. Shelley knows her school is the hub for community activity, and with Sam gone, this will somehow compensate.
Now folks, I'm always open to new ideas. This DVD will highlight the benefits of virtual schooling, which could be relevant to a lot of families in our area.
Graham has been school principal for many years. He's an emotional man with strong feelings for most local families and very much aware of the Brack's predicament. George and Shelley are not the first parents to be devastated by a young child's imminent departure.
Okay folks, just give me a few moments and we'll watch this DVD.
We're, as I said before, we're in a rural coastal area, and we find that to keep kids in our town, which is a one high school town, we need to have maximum flexibility with the curriculum, and that means we need to offer as many subjects as possible.
Now I've arranged for a couple of colleagues of mine, Dave and Bob, from virtual schooling, to come down and give me some more information.
Is it Mom and Dad? Is it a cockatoo?
Friday week, yeah. Oh, I was speaking to Auntie this morning. She told me that there's 1,200 students in my new school. Yeah, 1,200. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. I don't think I've ever been around that many people at once. I'm sorry I have to leave you. I don't really have any choice. I don't want to leave anybody. I have to go because I have to go do engineering. No, you never listen to me anymore. This isn't about you or us. This is about me getting into university.
And a gore winds and bangs the homestead door. A mother curses dusty floors and feels alone. Trucks and bulk bins filled with rust. Boy leaves home to make a crust. A father's dreams reduced to dust, but he must go on.
Well, we're almost 900 k's from Brisbane. Only about 100 k's to go. How long have you been with virtual schooling, Dave?
Years now, mate.
Yeah. Good change from the classroom.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Some terrific advantages for the students.
All right. And what sort of subjects do you do in the virtual schooling curriculum?
A lot of the traditional subjects that in particular schools might have trouble supporting because of size and so on.
Smaller bush schools?
Yeah, certainly them,
Yeah,
but any school that has a small clientele for that subject.
Oh, okay. I guess it means a lot of kids don't have to leave their local community to come to bigger centres to do the sort of subjects they want to do.
No, it's terrific. We're teaching kids all over Queensland from anywhere in Queensland.
So, what, any subject?
Takes a harsh and cruel drought to sort the weaker saplings out. It makes room for stronger trees, Maybe that's what life's about. Winter's come, the hills are brown.
I'm really sorry, okay? I'm going to miss you. I can't talk any longer to you.
Everybody's leaving town. They can't go on.
Often we take the value of family life for granted. Mum and dad, pop, granny, friends from next door and the kids. Most of the time they're just there. Even the daily routine passes unnoticed as an event in our life until the horror of truth confronts us.
Come on, Shell. Sam will be all right. Look, Meg will be down there to help her if need be, and well, we can go down every now and again.
I know, George. She's only 16. She's never lived in a city before, and all her friends are here. And there's Rod. No, we won't be able to go down to Brisbane very often. With uni, Sam's not going to be able to afford the airfares back here.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be tough without her, that's for sure. You never know, we might have to move down there anyway.
Oh, God. I'm going to miss her, George.
Oh, Mum.
Hello? Oh, g'day, Graham. Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah, I've just been thinking about Sam. Yeah? Great, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yes, come to the office. See you soon.
Yeah, I'll be right down, mate. I'll be right down. See you then. Bye.
That's Sam's dad. He's on his way down. He's a bonzer bloke, and Shelley's worth a mint too.
How long have you known her?
Oh, ages and ages, mate.
I'm just going to nip into town to see Graham for a bit. Maybe we ought to go out for dinner tonight. Might be something to celebrate.
Well, drive carefully.
Yeah, right.
Losing one's bad enough.
Well, we have 2 new isolated schools joining us today for the final term. Sam, I hear you have a good reason not to come to Brisbane.
Hey Sam, are you going to Brizzy?
Not likely, mate. Now with virtual schooling, I can do my physics here. You'd think Mum had had another baby.
Okay, one at a time, please, and get out your calculators. Sam, I want you to work out a solution for the inverse of the object distance plus the inverse of the image distance. See how you go.
Is it a cockatoo? Is it standing by your mate when she's in a fight? Or just Vegemite? True blue, I'm asking you. True blue, is it me and you? Is it Mom and Dad? Is it a car?